Before we welcome in JuJu here, boldest takes have gotten better. These phone lines are, I'm going to say, crackling. I'm going to say they're crackling. They're officially at crackling. Wow. 305-486-GOTS is the number, 4689. 305-486-4689. How were the boldest take compilations today?
Another strong week. It's the boldest take, and it is presented by Boost Mobile, the newest 5G network in the country.
Hi, this is Scronje from a Rotary. My boldest take is if a 6-game series is a long series, a 5-game series can't be a short series. You can't go straight from short to long. One of those has to be a medium series.
Hey, this is Brad from a house phone. Guy who says said thing or said person instead of the thing or the person.
Bobrovsky, Bobrovsky, Bobrovsky. Stop that shot, Bobrovsky. Yeah. You're blocking every puck and standing on your head, Bobrovsky, Bobrovsky.
This is Ethan on a mobile. This is a song about Tua in the style of Dora the Explorer. Toot 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 Tua, toot 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 Tua, toot 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 Tua, toot 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 Tua, Tua, you're our QB. You had one healthy year, but was it fluky? Grab your helmet. Let's go. Guardian cap. On the nose. Please protect your brain. Tua. Why is he not sliding? Oh man. Tua's not our QB.
This is Jed from Kansas City on a payphone. I maintain that 3 sliders that are good is better than 1 great hamburger.
That's a good take.
I'll hang up.
Controversial.
Hey, it's Justin from a car phone. First time, long time. My hot take is, why is it if you were at a restaurant with a buddy and you ordered some Mozzie sticks, you wouldn't think anything of it? Nice appetizer. But if you sat across from that same guy and he opened up 8 string cheeses, you'd think he's a psychopath. I'll hang up and listen.
Are 3 sliders better than a cheeseburger, or does it need to be 5?
I'm team slider.
No.
If you get a couple of good sliders,
good
all of a
burger.
sudden it's like, I've got
But
multiple.
it needs to be more than 3, though. It needs to be 5. No? 3 is not
Let's
enough
call it
to be
4,
better
As
than
long as they're not Tua, apparently.
And 4 is a short series, 5 is a medium-sized series, 6 and 7 long series.
JuJu, I'm sorry that is your welcoming music. Tonight I will remind the audience that we are doing a pregame show to Alley Oop, which is the main show, which is the postgame on Indiana and OKC. So JuJu is going to be with us on both shows tonight, but want you to check out Alley Oop after our show with Mero. JuJu, welcome to the program. Did you have any opinions from our audience on where it is that we landed a month ago on our Panthers conversation and Mike Ryan being mad in general at the Panthers coverage of this show, again, for the 3rd consecutive year, an annual tradition?
I think we overlooked the big fact that happened, a big thing that happened in the last game. Bam Adebayo came out to bang the drum. He was accompanied by the birthday boy, UD. And dare I say, he might have did the same job you did. My boy was fast on the trigger. Bum, 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 let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Bam, calm it down. But we got the W, so we can't complain.
Are you saying that Bam did it as poorly as I did, or about the same, better, worse? What are you saying?
As equally as poorly as you did. Whatever you did, the NBA superstar Bam Adebayo did the same thing.
Similar grade for me. I think you guys were both strong. Neither of you were the worst that have done.
I like that superstar.
He's not a superstar.
You guys did say I did it better than Jaime Jaquez.
Yes, you did.
And so who's going to bang the drum next? You guys talk about this every game.
We were hoping Coco Gauff, but I'm seeing that she was on First Take this morning. I mean, she could still get here by tomorrow.
I think so. Is she driving?
Every time you think that you want to know who it is that's banging the drum.
I want that scoop. Yeah.
Who's it
It's
going to be?
important.
Who do you want it to
Is
be?
it?
Not Jack Nicholas. Can't have that.
Oh no.
I want it to be Ariana
Man.
Grande. Well, Game 7 last year was Luongo, so I assume we're going to go back to that well if we have a Game 6 because it worked out so well last time. Game 4, I don't know. It's tough. Maybe do you bust out a Marino again?
Yeah, I think we should I think we should auction off Dan Lebatard's Panthers jersey since we know he's not going to wear it
Yeah,
again.
he'll never wear
If the Panthers win, let's auction that jerseys off to the fan.
Okay, maybe we'll do that tonight during our watch party, 8
That'll
o'clock,
make sense.
as the pregame to our. You've been on it today.
Keep
Chris.
not wanting to talk basketball, Dan. It's
Chris has
crazy.
been good today. Chris, you had a hell of a day today. I wanted to talk with the group and specifically Dominique about Trey Hendrickson, is among 3 players. Watt is one of them that they're just skipping minicamp. I'm assuming they don't want to just practice this time of year, and I wouldn't blame them. But Bengals rookie defensive end Shamar Stewart has waded into the mess in Cincinnati. And JuJu, he says he's what % wrong? Like, how is it that a rookie is getting involved in this nonsense with Hendrickson's contract?
Right. He said he's at least 1% wrong because he has already signed a contract, making he thought about himself 100% right. So I wanted to ask Dominique, like, what does that type of talk do to a locker room, bro?
Well, I mean, I think there's always a divide in an organization, and all the teams I played on, like the coaches and stuff, were upstairs and the players were downstairs, and so it was clear, like, us here are together. But it feels as though the Bengals, because of their history, that team, I feel like, draws closer because their organization is so uniquely stingy and awkward to their players. It's like, it's pretty cool it's not cool to have contract disputes, but it's pretty cool to come into a locker room in the way that Shamar Stewart is coming into their locker room in complete support of Trey Hendrickson. And I think that they all recognize, like, it's all we got. All we got. And I probably think the coaches feel the same way. So it's hard to predict how these things will happen, having not been in the locker room. But given the history of that team, I think the players are probably pretty close.
What are you guys laughing about back there? It can't be about this Bengals talk.
Yeah, it was a laugh, right? No, we were talking about something else back here.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's what you were doing. The NBA Finals, Game 3 tonight, Pacers, OKC. We have our show, and then we have after that, again, because it's going to be 3 shows in 24 hours, we have the postgame show with JuJu. Do you have any thoughts here on what's going on with the Pacers and Haliburton, JuJu?
Bruh, I feel like the Pacers have made a grave mistake. They did the Knicks thing where they changed the street names around the arena to the player's name and their jersey number. I think you can stick a fork in the Pacers right now. They will not win another game. Take it from me. They will not win another game. Tonight is a legacy game for Tyrese Haliburton because he shrinks in those big moments. You feel me? Like, so he's right now the big.
Wait a minute. What? He shrinks in big moments?
He shrinks in the game because the game is more than that last little second. You need the team to get you to that moment. If the team don't get him to that moment, what he does, 5 points here, 5 shots in the game. Right now, he's big shot Ty to me. Like, yeah, I'm impressed, but you got to get the ring. So I think that it's a legacy game. Can he put together a complete game for his team to get on his back tonight? That's the test.
He's a clutch merchant.
Basically have Tyrese Haliburton as like Derek Fisher, which is interesting.
Yep.
But JuJu,
Sam Bennett plays his best at the best moments.
Do you think that there's a chance that the Pacers did this with the streets to make fun of the Knicks and New York City? Like, do you think that they're in on the joke potentially of like, oh, as we come home, we have to name all these streets because that's what the Knicks did?
Well, look, maybe they in on it, but hey, in or not, you're jinxing yourself. You can play with the Knicks if you want to. You beat them already. Don't kick a man while he's down. Them folks can't even find a coach over there. But your task right now is SGA, and I'm pretty sure that brother don't give a damn about what street he finna kick your ass on tonight.
I need a clarification, though, on Tyrese Haliburton not being clutch because he's right.
No, he didn't say he wasn't
He did
clutch.
not say he wasn't clutch. He says he has to have the game that proves that he's going to be playing well in the playoffs, not the game that disappears 7 points, 8 shots, and then a couple of free throws.
And JuJu is exactly right, and the last game proved that he's right. Haliburton, if he doesn't hit that last shot, everybody's going, what a terrible game he had. He had like 13 points. If you're going to be the star of the team, Siakam is, in my opinion.
This is a wild take.
You need
This is crazy.
a bigger game than 13 points.
You guys are making him Bam out of bio. Like he's 13 of 15 in the final 2 minutes to either on shots that
2
either
minutes.
are tying
2
or
minutes, though. That's what we're talking about. There's 46 other minutes. that
You
he
said
needs
he
to step up.
shrinks in big moments.
I didn't say shit.
JuJu said he shrinks in big moments.
Maybe he doesn't shrink in the biggest of moments. I can admit. Maybe I was wrong in there. I was wrong with that. Not the biggest moments.
The whole game.
The big one
in the
before
NBA
that.
Finals, your team needs you for 48 minutes. Don't just pop up at 49
That's
or
right.
47
You go.
thinking that, it was all good and it's all forgiven. No,
Correct.
because the next game when we needed you, you thinking we going to carry you over the finish line again.
I'm with
It don't
JuJu.
work
First
like that.
40 minutes are big moments. Last 8, biggest.
Yeah, he's in hell for most of the minutes outside of the last 2 generally, and I kind of get it. It's a little adjacent to like the Steph Curry thing. I just kind of want to see him be good in the finals.
I understand
For sure.
it's what you want, but he is a pure point guard. And I will remind you again, these things will get difficult to talk about if you keep doing it about stars and don't allow for the fact OKC does that to people. Like, you're just not... I get you want more from Tyrese Haliburton. He's giving you plenty. I know you want more, but to be a champion, you're going to have to get over a defense that's going to do this
That's
to him.
right, and fans are totally inclined to say, like, let's see it. It's cool to say, like, that's what they do to people. Well, that's what the Panthers do to Connor McDavid. Everybody wants to see Connor McDavid break through and overcome that. And it's fair for people to expect that, as asinine as it is to maybe call him Mick overrated.
The reason I don't think it's fair to do this is because what OKC does in terms of creating turnovers is unprecedented in the history of the league. They will do it to anybody. Halliburton's really good. He's not as good at offense as they are at defense.
Not only that, you were talking about what Anthony Edwards was doing last series, and it's like, why is he only taking so little shots? Like, or 10 shots, 14 shots?
It's so frustrating to me as analysis.
OKC's the best defense we've ever seen in NBA history.
There's pretty good defense on those game winners, pal. Okay? When he's 13 to 15, there's pretty amazing defense, and he shows you he can make shots against good defense. So what I think JuJu was saying is, let's see it for 46 minutes. All right?
Right. Right. And Exhibit A, Game 5, the last game played in Madison Square Garden, he took like 5 or 6 shots. So, I mean, hey, I know OKC does that to you, but the New York Knicks done it to him too.
But he won.
Okay. All right.
Touche.
Siakam series, though.
I am with you. Halliburton should go 13 for 15 on all the shots he takes in all of the minutes. And then he should be the greatest player
Finally.
ever.
That is what SGA does, though.
Right.
Dan,
I'm glad
why do
we
they
got
play
there.
the game? Why are they playing Game 3? Why are you doing a watch-along for it? That's just what they do. That's just what they do.
Because
he
if Primo's
he
here,
can't
that's why we're
overcome.
doing it. If
He
Primo's
can't
here.
find an extra gear.
If I'm being honest about why we're doing a watch-along, it's because we booked Mero when we thought the Knicks were going to be in the finals.
Whoa! Well, no, it's because Remy Martin
Okay, look,
stepped out.
too honest.
Maury Povich, your thoughts there? Are you old enough to appreciate the royalty that joined us today?
Yes, I am. When I saw him on the screen, I'm like, dang, that brother does not age. He looked just as good now as he looked while he was telling people, you are not the father. But I don't think we've had a more honest moment since Michael Doliak. Whenever Mike was like,
Today?
Maury, you're a member of the Chevy Chase club, aren't you? And Maury was like, no, I'm not. He did not want to be a part of that club. So salute the bit, bro. And Connie Chung.
We did very poorly by poor Maury Povich by putting him in the Chevy Chase Club and forcing that very angry denial. Marvy Povich. What do we have for poll updates, JuJu?
Poll updates. And also, lastly, I agree with you, Greg. Baseball's unwritten rules need to get over themselves. Like, oh, you can't step on the diamond without a full uniform. Sir, please. I think one of the first steps to being a better person is being able to laugh at yourself.
Yes.
And baseball never laughs at itself.
Never.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Put it on the
Full
poll.
uniforms.
Does baseball ever laugh at itself?
Never.
At Le Batard Show. What do you have for us on polls, JuJu?
Is chicken noodle soup the king of the soups? 65% of the audience says yes, it is.
Whoa!
That's a win for us matzo ball
Bad
folks,
call.
too.
No. How? What?
It's just a variation.
What?
If anything, it's an upgrade of.
How was the
You
matzo
can't-
ball soup,
It
Dominique?
was delightful.
I know it was.
Delightful.
Told you.
How was the matzo ball itself?
It was delightful.
He didn't.
My man
have
picked it
any
up with
of
his
it.
bare hands.
He didn't.
He liked it.
Just bit a chunk out of it. That's not how you do it.
Cup that thing.
Also, Greg, how do you like the mini fridge? Is that okay? The mini fridge?
Against
I know you don't like minis. Oh, damn it.
No, come on.
You're
No,
against
Dad.
all minis.
Don't like the mini fridge.
mini fridge is strong.
Hold on. What if it got a bunch of beers in it?
I'll make an exception.
There it is.
The mini bar. The mini bar in a hotel room. I will acknowledge that. In a hotel room. Give me that mini bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
One-time exception.
Mini bar.
The poll from yesterday is Hallelujah, an awesome middle name.
It's great. It's a great name.
51% of the audience says no, it is not.
Whoa!
Damn.
A lot of haters.
Nobody liked
Right.
Gorilla, huh?
Damn.
Wrong audience.
Yeah. Wrong America.
Would you eat split pea soup cold? 88% of the audience says no, they will not.
See, Greg, I think I've got this right. People are with me on soup needs to be warm.
Not hot,
Yeah.
just warm.
Not cold.
Tepid, okay or no?
Not split pea soup. That
tepid.
tepid is gross. It's got to be warm. Tepid's no good.
Do you hate your bed? 81% of the audience says no, they don't.
I can't believe 19% do. I've
Seriously.
never heard somebody say that about their bed.
I thought that conversation with Samson was shocking.
Yeah.
What kind of fear is that? You approach
He
your
doesn't
bed
have fear, Dan.
scared.
He doesn't have fear.
No. I want you to examine for a second the lack of self-awareness in this. You approach your bed scared. You sleep fearing that if you sleep, you're going to wake up screaming. If you don't sleep, you go to the doorman downstairs, and then you get on national broadcast and say you're fearless. That happened today.
And the zippers.
That dream he had was ass. Like, oh, I dreamed that it was you and Stugotz. I could see y'all faces, but everybody else's faces was blurry. I need to text Dan about this. That dream out of my life.
Get it out of my life.
Can you call yourself a fearless person if you're afraid of people putting their hand in your candy bag? 84% of the audience says no, you can't.
Tatas.
And the last poll is a chapped ass the best ass to tell someone to kiss? 74% of the audience says yes, it is. And those are your polls.
JuJu, thank you. Again, join us tonight, 8 p.m. on YouTube, broadcasting what should have been the Knicks and OKC. Watch Lou Dort and the strangling defense of OKC make JuJu and others say that Haliburton is a choking choker who does not do big things in big moments. I hope that it escalates tonight to Mike telling someone to kiss his ass. Kiss my ass, Mike, was crossing a line.
It's very easy for Brad. It's eye level.
Tomorrow?